Hello, hello. This is Jana Hancock with the Feel Good, Get Tough podcast. Feel Good, Get Tough, episode 21, Finding Purpose. Last episode, we talked about self-reliance. At the end of today's episode, I'm giving away something free to every listener on this podcast. So make sure you listen to the end so that you know how you can get your free gift. During COVID-19, many of us have had to reinvent ourselves. So, what is your purpose? How do you find your purpose? Those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. So, before we dive right in, let me ask you another question. What talents do you have? In the past, I've had people tell me, you're so talented. You're the jack of trades. But being the jack of trades doesn't mean you're a master of anything. The difference between me and other people that feel like they don't have any talents is the fact that I'm not afraid to try new things. And I'm always trying new things, or I'm always willing to learn new things. So I guess you can say really my true talent is learning new things. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at learning new things. And I look for new things to learn every day. But if you haven't read recently the parable of the talents, it's found in Matthew chapter 25 in the New Testament. And it's a story about a master who is going on a trip, and he talked to 3 of his servants. And the first servant, he said, I'm going on a trip, and I'm going to give you these 5 talents, and I want you to take care of these talents until I get back. And then he went to the second servant, and the second servant, he said, I'm going to be going on a trip, and I'm going to give you these 2 talents, and I want you to take care of these until I get back. And the third servant, he said, I'm going to be going on a trip, and I'm giving you this talent, and I want you to take care of it for me until I get back. Well, the third servant was afraid of losing that 1 talent, so he buried it in the earth. Now, the master gave these talents according to his servants' abilities and what he thought they could handle. And when the master came back, he went to the first servant, and the first servant said to him, "Look, I've turned your 5 talents into 10 talents." And the master said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things, but I will make you a ruler over many things." The master went to the second servant, and then the second servant said to him, "Look, I've made the 2 talents into 4 talents." "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things, but I will make you a ruler over many things." And then the third servant, he went to, and he asked the third servant, "What did you do with the talent I gave you?" And he said, "I buried it because I was afraid of losing it." And he said, the master said to him, "Well, you haven't done anything with the talent. You could have worked and increased your talents to more talents. You are lazy and slothful. You knew I was coming back and you did not sow your talent. You hid it in the ground where it couldn't be shared with anyone. So I'm taking away your talent and I'm going to give it to someone who can take care of it." The moral of the story is we are given talents we can reap in abundance if we use them properly. But if we don't use our talents, they can be taken away from us. So if we nurture our talents, we're able to multiply our talents and we're able to bless the lives of others. And that's the true purpose of, of having a talent. So, how do you discover your talents and hone in on your true purpose? I'm going to give you a few ideas to help you get started. So, number one, if you're not already keeping a gratitude journal, you need to start. Number two, start doing something nice for yourself every day. Number three, take stock in the things that you love and what things in your life that bring you joy. Number four, what things did you love to do as a kid? Number five, take a poll with friends and family and ask them to describe to you your best talents or your best qualities about you and your worst qualities about yourself. 6, complete a personality test. By completing a personality test, you're able to see more things into yourself that maybe you hadn't discovered before. Number 7, start trying new things until you find something that you love. And don't be afraid to fail. The more you work on the things you love, those are the things that are going to become your talents. So, for example, for me, I've had to reinvent myself this year. And podcasting is not something that I am experienced at all. In fact, I was terrified to start, but I did. And that's the key. Just start. You have to start and try something new. But hey, I am starting to get better at podcasting. I'm starting to get listeners. Thank you, by the way. And then also, number 8, set some goals for yourself. Then, number 9, create a vision board of the goals you would like to accomplish. And number 10, start using your talents to bless the lives of others. And that's it. With all of those ideas I've given you, you should be able to find something that you really love to do and hone in on your true purpose and how you're going to serve the world. And it is possible to reprogram your mind and your mindset. And if you think you're not talented, it's because somewhere somebody in your life told you that you weren't good at something. But everyone is good at something, and you won't know until you try. And thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your support. For all of you listeners that contributed to my Indiegogo campaign with Feel Good and Get Tough, we've got more courses on the way that we will be delivering to you soon. So stay tuned. So thank you so much for staying with me to the end. I've got 2 free gifts for you today. The first one is a personality test. It is called the Color Code, and this is based on a book by Taylor Hartman, which you can buy the Color Code on Amazon. At the personality test, there are 4 different areas that are on this test. So reds are motivated by power, yellows are motivated by fun, blues are motivated by intimacy, and whites are motivated by peace. And the second thing I'm giving away today is from the Clutterbug. The Clutterbug is a YouTube channel on helping you become more organized in your life, and she has given us a goal planning kit, which is a downloadable PDF that you can print at home. And this goal planning kit is all about finding your purpose, as well as setting and accomplishing your goals. And I can tell you from my personal experience, I have started using this, and I have to say I love it. So that's why I'm sharing it with you today, because there are some really easy tips in there, especially the journal, which I love in there that she uses, and the gratitude journal. So included in her kit is a gratitude journal and some different goal planning pages that will help you get started in accomplishing your goals and helping you start new things that you can discover for yourself what you love. So, how you get in on these free gifts today is send me an email at feelgoodandgettough@gmail.com. Enter the keyword finding purpose. And that's it. That's all you need to do. And I hope you make the decision today to live your best life. Thank you for listening, and have a great day. Thank you for listening to the Feel Good and Get Tough podcast. If you liked my podcast, make sure you rate it and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. You can also connect with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or visit our website at feelgoodandgettough.com.